Welcome, everyone. I'm Kimberly Boschman, and this is the Intentionally Intuitive podcast. In this episode, we are going to take a look at each of the personal months for February 2023. And we're going to take a look at how to best work with that energy with the universal month, as well as the full and the new moons that we have coming up in February. Now, I do want to mention these are different from the life path energies. So the calculations are also very different. So please be sure to check the description box below for the calculation. Do your calculation before listening to your personal month, right? Just to make sure, of course, that you're listening to the right one. If you don't want to wait to see what the next 12 months could have in store for you energetically, book your personal year ahead forecast now and take a deep dive into your own personal year ahead. You can book some time with me for that in the description box below. As always, this is a general reading. If you would like a personalized reading or a coaching session with numerology, please, again, book some time with me. My information is in the description box below. You can book some time with me through my website. All right, let's go ahead and get started. And of course, personal month of 2. If you are in a personal 2 month, then this month you could see things come in where to do with the relationships, so relating with other people. Again, this doesn't necessarily have to be like romantic relationships, and more times than not, it has to do more with, again, how we relate to others. So colleagues, work, work, business partnerships, romantic relationships, family, friends, etc. This can be a month of bringing people together, bringing ideas together, the merging of certain ideas, certain things. This could be you taking a relationship to the next level. Mending of relationships could come in really strongly for you all this month. So again, trying to see eye to eye, find common ground, find the harmony or create the harmony and balance within a relationship. That doesn't mean that you necessarily have to interact with that person. It could be that you're healing that relationship energetically, maybe going to therapy, maybe doing some energetic work, whatever works for you. But there's a very big call for healing and mending of relationships so that you can move forward and the other person can move forward in a healthy way, whether that's together or apart. There's also this energy because collectively we're working with the energy of the 9. It's a universal 9 month of February. So you could see some closure come in around, again, relationships, things where there might have been some disharmony, harmony coming in, but in order for that to happen, it may be that you need to release something, let something go. There's also something here about really becoming the observer when you're working in a 2 personal month and working with 9 universal energy. There's something about becoming the observer, not getting too emotionally involved with situations. So really trying to find a channel for any of that charged energy that is emotions. Because with a 2 personal month, this can be a highly sensitive month. So find a way to work with that energy in a productive and positive way so that you're still expressing it, but you're expressing it in a way that is beneficial as opposed to more destructive. So pay attention to your emotions this month, to your sensitivity, to your relationships, because more than likely there's going to be some themes coming up around that. Now, you may meet someone at this time who becomes a very big teacher in your life. That can be uncomfortable or comfortable. That is also very possible. But anything that kind of comes in for you this month is trying to offer some kind of greater awareness, again, in becoming the observer, removing yourself, not getting too emotionally involved, and not taking sides if you don't have to, right? So again, becoming sort of the mediator within your own life and within other experiences and other situations. That's very, very possible. You may be called to do that. You may also find that people come to you more often this month, looking for advice or looking for assistance with something. And so your goal is to help them to find the harmony and the balance within the situation, as opposed to going in and bringing the gossip or bringing the divisiveness, right? That's very possible. So we do have on February 5th or 6th, depending on where you live within the world, we do have a full moon. And for you all, this is bringing the energy of the 7 and the 8. So there's something here with when it comes to potentially like career, business, finding a way to express those big ideas that you may have in a very sort of tangible, practical way. So business may come into your awareness quite strongly, as well as finances, money management. But more than likely, there's also going to be some kind of inspiration or bigger idea come in how to work with that, right? So pay attention to that. Don't be too quick to dismiss it. Again, this is a month for observing, for sort of surrendering, but also being an active participant. So finding your balance there. The other key to this, with being in a 2 personal month, is finding your balance, right? So there could be things wherever there is imbalance, finding ways to achieve that balance, right? And so with this full moon, working with the energies of the 7 and the 8, same thing. You're sort of becoming the bridge, finding your center when it comes to those sort of more big, powerful energies of the 8. So business, money, resources, status, any of those sort of things, the physical body, the spiritual body as well, the spiritual essence, finding balance within all of these things, finding your own harmony, because when you find that balance, now of course you'll deviate from that on and off, right? But once you find it, you know what it feels like. And so then it's a little bit easier to come back to it. So the energy of the 7 and the 8 of this full moon may assist you in that. But again, it's sort of like the focus is being put really on business, money management, resources, business relationships, all of those things. So if there's anywhere that feels out of balance within those areas, or that you feel like you're not really tapping into the full potential in some of those areas, this is a great time to really, kind of become the observer, take a closer look at things, but from a bigger, broader perspective. Now we have a new moon on February 20th for you all, or for all of us, but for you all, you're working with the energy of the 4. And so this energy with the new moon, this is new starts, but this is very much around the physical body potentially, or the physical home, right? Like the structure. There could be a lot that comes in around the foundations here. So again, pay attention to anything that comes up for you around imbalance with the body, right? So if something feels off, if you don't feel good, if there's something crops up that just kind of is nagging, get it checked out, just have a look at it, right? Same thing with the home, the structure. If there's something that comes up that's not balanced within the home or with the actual physical structure, it may be that you need to get a contractor out and have them look at it type thing. So definitely pay attention to that so it doesn't create turn into a bigger problem. This would be definitely a month potentially for that. There's also this energy here with the 4th, the new moon, to remind you to sort of find your patience, to be patient with the things that you're working on, to also pay attention to the finer details. So again, this is a little bit like push-pull energy. You've got the energy of the 2 that's asking you to see things from a broader perspective. Then at the new moon, you have the energy of the 4 that's asking you to pay attention to the details. So I would say, again, find your balance between the 2. Don't overlook the finer details, but don't overlook the broader perspective, right? Seeing things through that greater lens. When you can find a way to merge those 2 and to really honor both sides of that energy, you're on your A game. The world is at your feet type thing. So this is beautiful energy, especially if you're trying to create something or build something, or again, relationships as well. Pay attention to the finer details, as well as becoming the observer and not getting too emotionally involved. 4 energy is asking you to get organized, to pay attention to the systems, be more pragmatic, be a little bit more focused with your energy. So if you feel like things have been sort of all over the place, this is a great time to get serious, get focused, and get in it for the long haul, whatever it is that you're trying to work on here. And again, this can translate very easily to relationships because you are in a personal 2 month. So beautiful energy here, especially for taking a closer look at the fault lines and cleaning that up and just getting a stronger foundation so that whatever it is that you're building on a strong foundation, and it can last a lot longer, right? Last the test of time type thing. So beautiful energies for you all for February. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.